Zealand,
Yes. Yeah.
Black African women are
Mm.
safe and will be safe when they come,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
Okay, so
and
like,
people as well, people who come from overseas as maybe they were
yeah,
outside overseas, they
mm,
go through the registration license program and they can also become nurse, doctors and all that. So when you're
oh,
registered as when you go to a GP, a
yeah,
clinic, and you want to register in that, before you
yeah,
register, before you register with that clinic, you should have done your own research and
of
see, okay,
course,
so they have a website, they have the names of their doctors and nurses and everything on their
yeah.
website. So you see who and who. So once you go there, once you register with them, you have the choice to choose.
Okay.
You have choice.
Like for you now personally, have you ever had to like explain a traditional practice to a Kiwi doctor? Like, this is how we do it in my place. If you can do it for me like this, and then they accept.
Well, I have not been in that situation, but
Okay.
then I'm going to give an example. Okay.
Yeah.
There was one time I was having, okay, because it is very hard for them to prescribe. I won't say it's hard, like medically, I think that's what is their practice, right? They don't
Yeah.
just prescribe antibiotics to you,
Yeah.
they would have a reason for doing so. But then if you request for it, they give it to you at your request. Okay.
Yeah.
And the because it is what they have learned about antibiotics and the effect and everything. They didn't just give
Yeah.
it to kids, they don't just give it to adults. They have the except there is no other, they have explored all other
All
options,
options.
and that is the last resort. They give it to you. They give it to you, but then if you ask for it earlier, they give it to you at your request. So they're not going to
Okay.
decline you because you want it. They're not going to say no
Yeah.
to you at your request,
Okay.
but then they will explain to you why they
You
think you
should
can
not
go
have
for,
it, or why you
yeah,
should
go
have
for
it.
other options and all that. Yeah.
Mm,
So at
okay.
some point I had to request that one time that I had to request for antibiotics for my kid because I was tired of waiting for, you know,
Yeah.
I was going, and the reason because I think I asked my mom and she was like, ask for this.
Yes.
And I went to the clinic and I asked for it. And they were like, okay, they let me know the everything, the side effects, everything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, before we go to the next session quickly, about children,
Hmm.
say, yeah, I know you had your kids here, but say I want to take my something is happening with my kids and I want to take them or him or her to the hospital now immediately. Not an emergency though, but I want to. How? What can you like briefly like state the process from
Okay.
home
So you
to?
don't just
Yeah.
take your kid to the hospital.
Okay.
No, they have local clinics.
Okay.
They have local clinics and they had
Local clinics.
yeah,
Mm,
general practitioners. They have
yes.
local doctors that you would have to sign up with. If you have any, you want to see them, you book an appointment.
Yeah.
If it is urgent, then you have to go as a walk-in and you wait. When there is a
Yeah.
doctor available, you see the doctor.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
then when it is an emergency, when I mean emergency, you do not
Yeah.
have time to wait or make
Yeah.
an appointment for in 2 weeks' time or in 1 week time, things like that.
Yeah.
And it is you want to go see your doctor, you want to
Mm,
go to the hospital, then you can go. Once they're not gonna say they're not gonna tell you not to come. You will go, but then by the time they ask you a question and it is not an emergency,
yeah.
they will ask you to book an appointment with your doctor.
Okay.
But if it's an emergency, they will admit you immediately
Immediately and attend to you.
and attend to you. In fact, before a doctor will come, they would have done all the tests for you.
Looking
The
at the financial side,
blood test.
do you think it's like in Nigeria where we have to like pay
No,
for card or opening reporting or something before they attend to the child?
no, everything is free.
Okay.
It is free. So from age 0 to I think it's 14 or 18.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't tell about the age again. It is free. I think
Okay.
it's still 18. Yeah.
Okay.
It is free. But then as an adult from
Yeah, of
18
course.
or 19 plus,
Yeah.
then you have to pay a certain amount, which is also affordable.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
We
But,
had
but
to
then
know.
but then there
We
are
had
things
to
that are
know.
not free. There are
Yeah.
things that are not free,
Yeah.
which in terms of, when they, okay, for kids it is free,
Yeah.
but then there are things that are not free. If it depends on the kind of visa that you have also,
Yeah. That's true.
right?
That's
On
true.
visa that you have, but then most of the
Mm.
time it is free for the
Okay.
kids. But then
Okay.